In the air, right field. Mitchell gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Luke Raley will hit next.
The first baseman.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Out towards right center field. Mitchell sizing this one up. He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in
He's
time,
out.
though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang.
For the Brewers, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Be right.
It's 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first.
Out.
1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. On the ground to third. Zips it to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Check swing, and he went. That's strike
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's a fair ball.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
The
Smashed
first
that one through
baseman,
the infield for
Reese
a knock. When it's hit that hard,
Hoskins.
it makes it very tough
Ball.
on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Reese Hoskins stands in with 2 away as he takes the
No,
ball.
outside.
Check swing didn't go. And the count now 2-0.
Hike.
Big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's
2-1.
perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out
2-2.
of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball
Up
3.
and in, 3-2 now.
Full count.
And
Ball 4,
4,
first
2
base.
aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened.
Ha!
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Christian Yelich in the box now. Takes strike
No.
1. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level.
Ball
playing at
outside.
night.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Just
No,
missed.
off the plate.
Check
2.
swing called strike, and the count's full.
Full count.
That
Hey,
one
3.
95 to finish him off. Back here in Milwaukee,
Leading
top
off
of the
the
second.
seventh,
The batter
the second
now,
baseman,
Jorge Polanco.
Jorge
Savali
Polanco.
back to work. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything
That-
came together
the shortstop,
perfectly for him right there.
JP
Just a simple
Crawford.
ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Into the outfield, base hit. Fralick hustles to get it in. And it's now first and
That's
second to
it.
start the
The left
inning.
fielder, Randy
First and second,
Arozarena.
no outs. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's 0-1. And that is out of play. That's
Ball.
outside. 1-2 the count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Polanco on second. Crawford at first with no outs. High in the air, out to right. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Puts the tag
On the
and it's
tag,
a double
he's out.
play. So the go-ahead run in scoring
Batting
position
the
is
third
Dylan
baseman,
Moore.
Dylan Moore.
And he dodges
1-0.
that fastball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The throw in.
Safe.
And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with it.
Runner takes off. They take the goes out, and that is the inning. Bottom of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. Fought off foul. Frelick, 24 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center.
Ball
Next
down.
offering is downstairs.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game.
That's a
You're
foul
looking
ball.
straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one for strike one.
No
2 outs,
balls.
base
1
is
strike.
empty. In there at the knees for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
Ball 1.
And a pitch inside.
1 ball. No strikes.
Left field, Chourio has a beat on it, and out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Flied to right his first time. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And
That's
now
a
they've got
ball.
some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball.
Just
No.
missed.
This is one of those situations
2
defensively
balls.
where you
No
can't try
strikes.
to do too much.
Runner,
Gotta
runner,
make
runner.
sure-
Runner takes off. And a foul ball. On the ground to first, could be 2.
That's an out.
He's in
Hey,
there.
he beat it out.
Cal Raleigh up next
Now
to the
batting,
Mariners.
Cedric
Grounded
Cal
out his first time.
Raleigh.
Here's
Runner.
the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd.
Ball 1.
Ball misses. Throw
1-0.
3rd. Save. Next
2-0.
pitch is outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Rodriguez at 3rd with 2 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Ground ball right side. He takes it out the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's a speed threat, Oliver Dunn. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive.
Just
and
foul.
that's just foul. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's
ball.
outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side. Steps on first.
He's out.
Back to the top
The
of the
batter,
Milwaukee
number
order.
2.
This is
Second
Bryce
baseman,
Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jackson
Next for the Brewers. The left fielder,
so
Jackson Chourio.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the fourth. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. That's it. There. Strike one. There's the strike.
2. 0-2. 1-2.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's one down. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Chourio should have this one. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
No, that's a ball.
And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's the strike. Outside corner for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Full count.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him
Take your base.
and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he
Now
swings or not. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs.
Ball.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2.
What do you got?
To go after it. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Quickly
no
balls,
2
count,
strikes.
You got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Lifted in the air, right field. Canzone puts it away for the out. And here is
The first
Hoskins.
baseman, number
He reaches out
12,
to walk his
Reese
first time.
Hoskins.
That to right. Canzone makes his way towards it, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
1-0.
That one not close. 1-0. On the ground. Dive, and he's got it.
Right there on the tag. Out.
First, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play. For me, it starts with a well-broken in block. Confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket. So you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Runner, runner,
Yelich
runner.
goes. That one fouled off. Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In
Ball
the
1.
dirt, and a count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one ripped. Fair ball. Around second is Yelich. Coming home.
No, he's in there.
All tied up. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn to first to head for second.
Mitchell swings
No ball.
for
One strike.
One. That
Ball,
misses.
no.
1-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Way out.
One
front
ball,
for strike
2
2.
strikes.
Two
Ball
balls,
2.
2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him swinging. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Rowdy Tellez. Savali back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And the batter now, Dominic Canzone. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. That
Ball.
one inside, and the count even 1-1. On the ground is second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Over to first.
He's safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Inside.
Off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Runner on the go.
2-1. Safe.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Pitch misses there. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity
3-1.
to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. That's
Hurt
in
one.
there. Strike 1. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Polanco tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Got it started a little too early. strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
1-1.
Next offering way off the plate. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one lifted to left. Arozarena on his horse. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Bryce Turang. On the ground to
That's
first,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
Really good
1-2.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one the other way, and there's a hit. And that extends the inning. Jackson Chourio digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Edward Pizarro.
Runner, he's going, he's going.
Runner goes.
No.
There's a ball.
Out on the tag.
Out at second. That ends the inning. And we're back.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now pitching for
Righty
the Brewers,
reliever out of the pen, Elvis
number
Figueroa.
59.
And we all know about his
Elvis.
slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the
Figueroa.
better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Rips that one to right. Mitchell. One down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Mitchell going after it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Frelick after it. Oh, he can't bring it in. Now around second, going for third.
Oh, no waiting around right
Now
there.
batting.
He was ready
Third
to swing it on the first
Dylan
pitch. Challenged him with
Moore.
the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now Dylan Moore. And that one handled. Jumps. Throws.
Out.
On the money. Nice play. Bottom of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Late on that fastball.
You know this guy's great speed.
No
is in the
balls,
back of that
1
pitcher's
strike.
mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fouled off down the right side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
0-1. The Mariners up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the strike. Next
Ball.
offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the
Now
barrel on
batting,
and lined
the
it into
first
center
baseman,
for the knock.
Reed.
Which always feel good.
Ball.
Yeah.
In now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offer is
Strike.
in for a strike. One-run game, one out, one on. And that's going to get into the corner. And no one can get there. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
All over that one right there. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it'll be Christian Yelich up the middle. Polanco tosses.
That's an out.
First. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
Number
Next
10.
from Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball one.
And that's outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
That
Ball.
one ran inside, almost got him.
2-0
Straighten
to
him up
count.
a little bit.
Down, ball 3.
And that's ball 3.
That's a strike.
Hoskins on third with 2 out. So now
Ball
2
4.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
Runner, runner,
Runner
runner.
on the move. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner goes again. Pitch
2.
in for a strike.
0-2.
Second, and that was not close.
No.
Ball misses outside.
1 ball,
Man, oh man,
2
I
strikes.
don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as
Ball
it
2.
gets.
Outside. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And
Full count.
just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half.
Ball
was
4.
open.
And that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning
Number
might really break
52.
open.
Colin Snyder.
Ortiz in the box now. Takes strike
0-1.
one.
Ball.
Pitch
Ball.
misses.
Down low.
And it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Inning over,
Out.
and it could have been worse. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Ball.
Just
No.
missed. Hard ground ball, base knock. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Everything came together for
right
him.
fielder,
Couldn't get any air under it, but he
Dominic
smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the end.
Terang. 1 and 6.
He's out.
Plenty of time
Out.
at first. That's a double play. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. In the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Mitchell pulls it in on the run. Back here in Milwaukee,
Leading off
here's
for
the
the
third
Brewers,
baseman,
the
Oliver
third baseman,
Dunn.
Oliver Dunn.
There's
Yep.
a strike, 95 of that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And
Hey.
he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Now batting, the second
Bryce
baseman,
Terang
Bryce
up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
Terang.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Oh, they got him leaning. He's out. And the 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. One down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
Now
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Now 1 out to right. Canzone makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. And he caught it behind his back. Over to first. Nicely
He's out.
done for the out. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. That missed
1-0.
and that's ball 1. A dive, nice stop. Throws from his knees.
Out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Look how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
Ha!
Now at the plate as he swings through
No
strike
balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The
Ball.
shortstop takes the ball.
When the skipper
2-1.
calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner on the go. Liner, base hit. Polanco around second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
A couple of singles back
Now
to back.
back.
Pitch was
Left
on the
fielder,
outside.
Randy
Didn't go the other way with it. But
Arozarena.
still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a
1-0.
hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And
2-0.
another ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Now
Aaron
pitching
Ashby
for the
into
Brewers.
the game.
Pretty tight game.
Number
So they're looking
26.
for quality pitches out of him.
Aaron.
Got to do his best to keep the score
Ashby.
right where it is.
And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the
D-Rod.
ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
0-1.
4. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a
Ball.
swing there. In the dirt, blocked. Drilled out towards left center field. Chourio sizes this one up. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Snyder back to work.
Hi-ya.
That one finds the zone. That's
No
strike
balls, 1
Snyder,
strike.
a righty that throws with power.
Hard.
29 years old, and he found his way
0-2.
onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the game.
Foul
Those kinds
ball.
of swings really boost your confidence. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
No, down.
Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
That was a ground
Chris
ball,
Pierre.
but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited
Now
to get in
pitching
front of
for
if
the
you're an
Mariners.
infield. You know they used to say,
Number
charge it,
55.
crazy.
Next to hit,
Dave
Christian Yelich.
Fire.
And the 0-1. And
Two.
a swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now here is
Ha!
Sal Frelick. Swing and a miss. There's the
0-1.
slider. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Just
No,
misses
that's a
with
ball.
that one. And
Hard.
that's ruled a
Three.
swing. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Garrett Mitchell. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Safely into second. He's got a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big
Runner,
part of
runner,
the bat.
runner!
Runner takes off.
Double!
Left side, and that's foul. That
2.
one finds the zone.
0-2.
To the right side. Tosses the first.
He's out.
Now 2 out. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn.
Ball,
Just
no.
missed.
1 ball. No strikes.
Swings over the top of that one.
And he really
1-1.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Canzone makes the grab. New inning getting started. Here's Rowdy Tellez. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball.
Late
1 strike.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball 2.
Inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Popped in the air, left field. And a couple of so they're down to their final out. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that is out of play. This could end it.
1-2.
Way outside. And the count 1-2. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Someone hit me with lace, you can't shake this, take this, take it or make